Will it be possible to get that recording? Thank you.
All right, our speaker today is Tony Valles, DTM, and Tony is working on a contest speech today. Tony has introduced a few changes to the speech and he's practicing and would like your feedback. He's getting ready for the March 28th division contest. All right, here we go. Tony Valles, a new beginning. A new beginning, Tony Valles.
It's June 7th, 2013. I'm standing in front of my open office door. I can hear the creak of the old hinges. My hands are shaking and I can't find the courage to close it. The company I've worked for 38 years is closing. I feel emptiness, sadness, uncertainty. And my inner voice says, Antonio, this is the end. Nobody will hire you again. You're 70, man. You're old, bald, and still good looking, like Sean Connery after a long night. This moment takes me back to a time when I experienced similar feelings. I'm 7 years old and I am sitting on a cardboard box in the back of my dad's old truck. We're moving from our small rural town to a city nearby, Parral, Chihuahua. When I watch our old adobe house fade into the distance, I start to cry and I say, Mommy, I don't want to go. I'm going to miss Grandma. My mom gives me a hug and says, Grandma will come visit us often. And you know what? Dad is buying you a bicycle for your new school. My mom then grabs my hands and says, Mi hijo, este cambio no es el fin, es un nuevo principio. My son, this change is not the end. It's a new beginning. That phrase stays ingrained in my brain. I stop crying and imagine pedaling my bicycle to my new life, my new beginning. Years fly by. One day, I find myself in the corporate rat race. Another day, I wake up married with children. And then, one day, I face another new beginning. It's 1993, and one day, I get a call. Hello? Hey, Greg, what's going on? What? By the way, you want to ask for my daughter's hand in marriage? Ay, caramba. I want to say, of course, Greg, just bring 101 letters of recommendation. Notarize. But instead, I say, hey, Greg, no way. Just kidding. You've earned our trust. You and Patty have our blessing. At the wedding, I'm walking my daughter Patty down the aisle. My heart is pounding. I'm giving away part of my heart, my sweet baby. And yet, she looks so determined, so happy, so excited. And it reminds me of my mom's words. This change is not the end. It's a new beginning. I realize that we are not losing a daughter. We're gaining a son and an extra bedroom. At the altar, I whispered to Greg, please, take good care of my little girl. My mind suddenly goes back to 2013. I'm still standing in front of my open door. Only now my hands are no longer shaking. And after reliving all these new beginnings, I finally feel the courage to close it. And now, what? I've closed my door. I closed my job. I closed my identity. Tomorrow, what will I do? Who will I be? And then, suddenly, stronger than ever, I hear my mom's voice. This change is not the end. It's a new beginning. Yes, I see it. In my mind, I see a new door opening for me. And that mind takes me to my new chapter in life. To stay active, healthy, and serving others. Why? Because I refuse to live without a purpose. Because when I am active and healthy, I am moving forward, growing, learning, giving back many of the blessings that I have received. My dear friends, if you ever find yourselves in front of an open door that needs to be closed, your hands are shaking, your heart is racing, and you're wondering, is this the end? Remember these words. Este cambio no es el fin. This change is not the end. It's a new beginning. Mr. Toastmaster.